Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greetings. Alishanmao here, and before me is the Xiaomi E second generation 4K HD action sports camera. I know you have been waiting for the review of this camera. Well, we had a strict NDA signed with Xiaomi company not to disclose any information about this camera. Yes, I have been a beta tester for this camera for over a month now, and for the past whole month I have been using this camera and sending raw 4K footage back to Xiaomi company for the evaluation, analysis and their reviews so that they can improve the camera and make it one of the perfect cameras, or what you call it, the GoPro Hero 4 killer. Now Xiaomi has allowed us to put on a review of this camera, and I'm going to give you an exclusive detailed review of Xiaomi E 4K, that is Xiaomi E V2 4K HD action sport camera. Now, because this video is going to be a lengthy video, so let me tell you what we are all going to watch in this video. First off, we will be watching an unboxing. After that, we will talk about the heart and soul, that is the hardware of this camera. Number 3, we will be talking about well, the camera itself. I'll bring you closer to the camera and the selfie stick. And after that, we will move on to the footage shot with this camera, and maybe we will see why this camera is called a GoPro 4 killer. Alright, so let's begin with it. For the unboxing, well, I have been using this camera for a long time, so I cannot do unboxing, cannot show you right away because I've taken all the accessories out. But I was smart enough to take some snapshots of what came inside the box and how the camera came to me. So let's take a look at it and see what comes in the box. Now that you know what comes in the box, the second step is to talk about the heart and soul of this camera. That is the hardware used to make this superb camera this time. Well, there are a lot of features that if I started talking about those features one by one, this video will become very lengthy. So why not I bring you to the website and we take a quick look at the features and the hardware of this camera right away. Alright, now that we know how powerful hardware is used to actually build this amazing HD action sports camera, next step is for me to show you the cool selfie stick. I mean, it's a very useful selfie stick provided with this camera, and after that we will move on to the camera itself, and of course we will also compare it with GoPro 4. Alright, let's talk about the selfie stick first, because this is one of the most important components that you will be using all the time, just like I do. This is a nice and heavy selfie stick. Before I bring you and give you a closer look, let me show you how long you can extend it. So basically simply twist it right and extend it. This extends to a very nice length. So let me find a right spot, and you can see when I extend my arm, I can actually get a whole lot of background using the selfie stick and myself in the background. Of course, you can always adjust it as long as you want this to be. Well, simply speaking, the locking mechanism is really nice on this, because a number of selfie sticks overuse, they will get very loose, and sometimes when you extend them and you are trying to take a selfie, and your stick will simply get shorter itself. So basically the locking feature is really nice. Extend it, twist and lock, and your selfie stick will keep its length right there. So whatever length you want, you can simply bring this stick to that length and then lock it, and it will maintain that length. Right, now let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. Right, so here we are with the zoom on selfie stick. Right here you see a shutter button. Yes, Xiaomi E camera comes with a shutter, remote shutter, which is Bluetooth enabled. Because if you are shooting a video with a length, full length on your selfie stick, it always is kind of annoying and troublesome to bring the stick down, push the record button, then put the stick back there. Sometimes you will actually miss some of the cool shots or some of the cool footage where you need your camera to instantly stop recording or take a snapshot. So basically, having that little button here, the shutter button here, I can immediately stop video or take a snapshot using this button. I can change the mode from photo to video, video to photo. Having this shutter button, you don't have to bring the stick closer and press on the record button and then make a pose. Well, you can simply make a pose any way you want, and you will never miss a shot or a footage. Simply press the button to stop recording or take a snapshot. Apart from this, as the camera features a 5G Wi-Fi and connectivity using the Yi app, Yi Action app on your Android or iOS smartphone, smart devices, you can add the phone holder right away to your camera, and it is fully adjustable, 360-degree movement, okay, and fully adjustable in all directions. And of course, you can use larger phones as well. Just like me, I have a large Sony Xperia. Let me bring it here. The selfie stick phone holder. You can adjust it as you want, and you can see there is a full screen preview, live preview on my phone. Hey, what's up? All right, so there's a full screen, large, of course, this is a large screen. There's a full screen preview on your phone, and this way you can actually frame your shots really nicely if you have extended the selfie stick longer. So I will extend the selfie stick longer and look at myself. So I just extend the selfie stick and I'm looking at myself, and let me show you how adjustable everything is. So you can adjust your phone holder the way you want. Let me make sure we don't see any kind of reflection. Now you can see on the phone, the camera is looking from top towards me, and on the phone you have the live video. So yes, this is a really nice phone holder. So yes, this is really a very useful selfie stick, and using your phone as a live viewer, you will be able to frame perfect shots using this camera. Alright, now it's time to take a closer look at the camera itself. Very lightweight and futuristic construction, as Xiaomi states. Well, I'm not sure if it is futuristic or not, but really the camera has very nice looks, and it does attract attention outside when you are holding it on a selfie stick. Xiaomi E 4K camera is only less than 100 G heavy, okay, and battery compartment actually not only just holds the battery, but it also holds the TF card. So in case if you drop the camera, most of the Action Sports HD camera have issues of TF card coming out and corrupting the video. Not the case here when it comes to Xiaomi V2, because it has the TF card secured inside the compartment. At the right side of the camera, the only USB port is here. So you can use this USB port for probably AV out and or charging the camera and transmitting or transferring your photos and videos to the computer. There's an on-off button on the top, and of course the stop recording, the same button does the job. A stereo microphone and a speaker. Well, why do you need a speaker on a camera? It's because You have a 2.19-inch Retina scan LCD screen, touch screen I might add. Well, you can simply touch and select the camera modes that you want, which we have video, photo, timer, time-lapse. Yeah, my favorite. I have been making a lot of time-lapse videos recently. Then we have a slow motion, which shoots 720p 120 frames per second. Cool, nice slow motions. But actually, trust me, if you want a better slow motion on full HD, you can actually go to 1080p 120 frames per second, and you can get very nice slow motion, but you will have to use your video editor for that. Alright, coming to the menu system, you can see how quick you can tweak all the settings by using this touch screen. So we have resolution up to 4K 30 frames per second, 4K Ultra, 2.5K, 1440, 1080p, 1080p Ultra, 960, 720, 720 Ultra. I don't know what those Ultra means actually, but these are all the resolutions, and you can quickly select one. And we have metering mode. We have auto light, video quality, white balance, ISO, exposure values, electronic image stabilization. Yes, if your camera is shooting in 1080p, yes, you can turn it on, and it does help a lot when you are walking and holding the camera. It will stabilize the image. I will show you I will try to record a demo for that very soon using a GoPro in my other hand. And we have a timestamp, we have video standard. Coming to the next setup, we have adjust lens distortion, and we have a Wi-Fi. On Wi-Fi, you can turn it on and off, you can get an info, or you can select 2.4G or 5G Wi-Fi frequencies. After that, on the menu, we have SD card. That is, you can format the SD card, default camera mode, Bluetooth pairing. Why Bluetooth? As I mentioned before, you are using the remote shutter, which is Bluetooth enabled. All right, so Bluetooth pairing does its job. As soon as the camera turns on, it will lock and automatically pair with the shutter button. All right, no shadows, no reflections. All right, we go ahead. Brightness of the LCD, volume of the speaker, device info, factory reset, and in advance we have audio video out, screen auto lock, auto power off, set date and set time. All right, well, that's not it. As I said, having an LCD screen is a blessing. You can always play your recorded videos or photos and review them right away. So we have this footage. Let me find it. So here I'm actually browsing through with all my footage. This was the footage from yesterday in the desert. We were shooting axial videos. So you can browse through your footage as you want by swiping or pressing the buttons, and of course you can always play back and view your footage. This was my yesterday paragliding. Yeah, no worries. You will watch this video in its own complete session, of course. So yes, this is it for a closer look of Xiaomi 2 4K camera. Just a little addition to this review which I forgot to mention, the battery times. This was really important point, and I don't know why I forgot to mention, but let's mention it right here. With GoPro 4, I have always had issues, honestly, with its battery time. Often it runs out of battery very quick, especially if you're shooting on 4K. So I've been using it on the gimbal mostly, because on the gimbal I can power the GoPro or charge the GoPro at the same time when it's recording. With Xiaomi E4K, honestly, this is not an advertisement. It's coming from my personal experience. For the past whole month, I've been beta testing this. And honestly, with Xiaomi 2 here, I was never worried about the battery. I'm actually amazed by the battery time on operating time on this camera. I have shot 2 plus hours of time lapse using this camera without any external power source, using just the battery on it, and the battery did not even completely drain. And I have been shooting 1080p 30 frames per second for up to 1 hour 40 minutes on this camera. Using 4K 30 frames per second, you get over 1 hour of operating time on this camera. So yes, battery timing on this camera I simply love it. So this is the first time I have to see that a lot of companies claim about longer battery times and longer operating time on their cameras. Xiaomi E second generation is actually the only camera that I saw proved it with its extended longer period of operating times. Alright, here we are. Let's do the size comparison side by side with GoPro. You can see Xiaomi E is longer, okay, lengthier. And when it comes to the height, Xiaomi E is a tad taller than GoPro. Similarly, if you put them down, Xiaomi E is a tad fatter than the GoPro as well. Now that means any gimbal that is designed for GoPro cameras, you will not be able to use your Xiaomi E camera on those gimbals. Well, I'm not sure what Xiaomi was thinking and why they left us out in this coolest thing, and why they left us out for this, because having a gimbal is a blessing for old people like me whose hands are shaking. Gimbal makes and gives you perfect stabilized footage, especially for this extreme sports where people are moving really fast. A gimbal is a blessing. So yes, any GoPro 4 gimbal or any GoPro gimbal, keep it away, because you are not going to be able to fit your Xiaomi EV2 on those gimbals. I just hope that Xiaomi will actually give us a gimbal of their own very soon. Well, if you have well, for walking and a little bit of movement, this camera does have image stabilization. We'll take a quick look at it very soon. Okay, let's shoot a clip with electronic image stabilization on. You can see the image stabilization is on. Recording. So now simulating that I'm walking. So we are getting some jerks. Or I can simply move the camera this way, or little ones. When you move it harder, you can see how camera is trying to stabilize the image. But let's try to do smaller movements, because this is what it is designed for, like people walking, the camera in hand. Now the second one, we are going to turn off the electronic image stabilization, and I'll try to mimic the same movements, like walking, and move the camera a little bit. So now you should be able to see the difference between stabilized and non-stabilized, I mean electronically stabilized images. Many of my recent videos on my channel, especially the time-lapse videos, are shot with Xiaomi E V2 camera. So go ahead, check it out. I'm gonna make a new playlist named Xiaomi E V2 4K camera. So you can see all the Xiaomi E videos or videos shot using this camera, and decide by yourself if we have a GoPro 4 killer or not. Apart from this, what I'm gonna do is quickly shoot a video right here indoors, just to show you how the camera shoots in various conditions. Just to show you a quick comparison of Xiaomi E V2 4K versus GoPro Hero 4 4K camera. Not 4K, my computer is not powerful enough to actually handle double 4K footage, so I'm gonna set both cameras to 1080p 30 frames per second and show you how both cameras handle light and different kind of colorful objects right here in my home. Alright, so here we have Xiaomi 4K and GoPro 4 Hero 4 camera. So GoPro Hero 4 in my left hand, Xiaomi 4K in my right hand. So I'm gonna just turn around in my room because there's a bright light coming from the window, so you will be seeing how good these cameras are adjusting to the light in the background. Let's get dizzy, let's get dizzy, let's get dizzy. Well, my room does not have much to offer in terms of the RC equipment or RC toys laying around, but there is still a lot more coming. But there's still a lot and a lot more coming on its way. I'll try to find some colorful objects for the comparison. So here is my little Devastator crawler back to me. And not only that, we have the Axial Rock Racer. Yesterday I had good time, so you can see the tires are not new anymore and you can see sand inside as well. Well, we were having fun in the sands at Sharjah Fossil Rocks using the Axial, and some of the shots were really cool. You will see some of the shots of Axial rocking at the rocks in the desert using the Xiaomi 2 camera. And of course you will see the shots from inside using the Xiaomi E1, the camera from inside this truck. Alright, let me find a colorful object right here. You're gonna see a video of this. You may have watched the video of this little baby. This is one of my most favorite RC airplanes to the date. Right, I can say that. Yeah, I can say that. Watch my video and you will know from my excitement how much I love this little bird. On my table here you will find lots of cameras, and it is right here. Well, from here you can see my colorful mouse, and if not, well, let's see if you can see the lights on this mouse right here. And if you want to do the comparison of how the cameras handle the light, let me use this blind right away. Alright. Yeah, Xiaomi E actually, I can see from the screen, I don't have a screen on GoPro, it actually focuses really quickly. So this is how the outdoor looks. Welcome to Dubai, 45 degrees to 46 degrees outside, and inside we have set to 26 degrees only. This is my Falcon and I haven't been able to fly it because it is always too windy. This slow flyer needs a very little wind. Don't let me fall this side! Oh my god! No!
You'll be alright. This good? It's good this side?
No, it's not good this side! That side is very deep!
No, don't worry. If you fall, you jump.
If I fall, I jump, I roll!
Oh, what is road?
Uh-oh!
Oh my god.
There is no road!
This is road there.
Not anymore.
Let me go check it out. Hold.
Yeah. Big stone, sorry. Oh, very nice. Morning, somebody take pictures. I don't understand. Big strong stone.
If you want to know my conclusion, well, it's very simple. Xiaomi E V2 is actually staying with me all the time, day and night. It's here on my computer desk. I use it so often that it has become a part of my hand, my body now. Whenever I go out, camera stays with me always. I am shooting a whole lot of video footage using the E V2 camera these days. So my conclusion is simple. You're looking for a GoPro Hero 4 killer? Well, you have just found it. Xiaomi E 2nd generation 4K camera. You're simply gonna retire your GoPro 4 now. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the coolest and regular RC videos, RC shows, RC reviews, time-lapse videos, and much more. Thank you very much for all your support. More videos are coming. I gotta eat this cod maybe.